And I think it's very important to start off by saying this isn't a bitch fest and me whining and complaining or anything like that. I'm very thankful for the WWE and everything that I have in my life, and for the man that I have turned out to be. And with Vince McMahon and seeing his work ethic and things like that, I inherited a lot of that watching him and seeing it. It drove me to be a better human being with my time on the road, and I'm still growing and evolving. So this will never be about that. But from a business standpoint, I did not agree with them on a lot of things, and I do not live in fear, and I refuse to live in fear. And I think people, if they knew the true story, and they will know the true story because that is why we're here, that they will understand why I did the things that I did. And it goes back to the last year, winning the WWE Intercontinental Championship. That was something I remember when Vince came to me and told me that. And in my mind, from things, and we'll talk about it on future episodes and things of what's happened with me, I feel like I've never been their guy, or I was never chosen to be their guy. And I kind of was caught off guard with that. Why are they putting the Intercontinental Championship title on me here? It just seemed very random. I thought they had not committed to me on numerous occasions. And that was something that always really bothered me. But, they put the IC title on me, and then that's kind of when things took a turn for the worse when they came to me with a new contract offer, which I go, okay, this makes sense now. And it was an offer that I wasn't happy with, quite frankly, for where I've been in the company and what I've done.
And people are going to think is that monetarily wise, or is that what about the contract? Because a lot of people think that was about a money issue.
Yeah, not about a money issue. So just so everybody knows, I walked away from the WWE. The contract offer that I walked away from was a 3-year, $1.5 million contract. I told Hunter that me and Hunter had many conversations that last year, and they were quite heated at times. And I would tell him it's not about the money, and he goes, "What? It sounds like it's completely about the money." No, and he finally understood when we were finally done our last talk. It was about creative, and it was about limiting me as a brand, because I am responsible for my brand, the Ryback brand, the Feed Me More brand that I believe so strongly in. And when I am told I have to go out there and lose in 2 minutes or not have any build up for a pay-per-view match, which happened time and time again when I'm not given opportunities to do promos and to be myself, that's what truly bothers me. When I'm not allowed to sell merchandise, or when they tell me that your merchandise is over on a ship for 3 years waiting to come over when I can get it done, in 2 weeks on my own. It's little things like that I wanted a commitment from on a much deeper end, and the money is just one part of it. And I was very happy with the money offer that me and Vince came to an agreement on. It was so many other things outside of that, and I talk about it, the hotels and the rental cars, and I'll get into that too. I had that added into the contract at the end because I'd already, at my mind, I wanted out.
Sure.
And that's something they 100% should cover. If all these other independent promotions can cover your hotel and rental car,
I'm covering them.
Yeah. Thank you, Pat Buck. No, but you know what I mean. And then they're the largest company in the world, and they should. I think the wrestling business has been a certain way for so long that just because they've done things a certain way, and people have gone with it for so long, that doesn't make it right. Mm-hmm. And I think it's time to start taking a look at things, because the performers are the core of the brand. The wrestlers, without the WWE does not exist without the wrestlers. And wrestlers still exist without WWE.
Sure.
But the WWE is not where it is without its core, and that is the wrestlers.